here that you think people would really, snatch at and actually buy, then go to ClickBank and take a look at those products. And while we're on Milnick Media, let me just scroll down, actually hit list all, where it's gonna show me all of the offers that they have. And if I scroll to the very, very bottom, you can see that there's I'm trying to find some good ones for you. Here we go. Zip Submit, PlayStation 3. So let's say on one of your hot categories was video gaming, and you chose PlayStation 3 because you're just a PlayStation 3 expert. You're a true gaming god, and you want to answer questions for PlayStation 3. Well, then what you can do is for every 10 questions you post, on your 11th question, this is where you would actually grab this PlayStation 3, your affiliate URL to this, and you would get 75 cents for every time someone puts in their zip code on this website. That's ridiculous, because you don't have to even get, it's stupid. I mean, you don't have to, no one has to pull out a credit card, no one has to put in an email address, no one has to put in their first name, last name, nothing. All they have to do is put in their zip code, and you get almost $1. So that, if I was to tell you, okay, which route would I personally go, or which route would I personally recommend, I recommend using email submits or zip code submits, because they are, everyone will put in a zip code just because they're curious, or they want that iPhone, or they want that PlayStation, or they want that $1,000 Visa gift card. So you could actually promote those, and you'll make plenty of money on Yahoo Answers. And hundreds of dollars a day you can make doing that. So, that is all there is to it with actually, step 2 in setting up. And I know this is a little bit longer part of this video, but it's very important that you understand the different routes you can go on, different items you can promote, setting up your list of offers, choosing your domain name, and my little trick to getting cheaper domain names, and my little trick to picking out cool .coms with that book I showed you. So that's all there is to step 2, setting up. And then step 3 is going to be making money, which I'll get to next. Now I'm going to cover step 3, and there's 2 very simple things that you just have to know. First is that you want to make a 10 multi-line non-sales post. And what I mean by that is you want to have 10 individual posts, so 10 answers on Yahoo Answers that are not recommending a website, they're not recommending a link to go to, or anything like that. And then after you make your 10 multi-line non-sales posts, you then want to make a 1 multi-paragraph sales post. And this is your money post. This is the post that's going to put money in your bank account. This is the one where you're going to actually recommend your website, which is, you even really don't want to come off of saying it's your website. You just want to recommend the website that you've set up with your .com, and you've set up with your affiliate link and all that. So let me just show you some perfect examples of how you can dive right in and start making money doing this. So when you're at Yahoo Answers, if you scroll down, you go back to the category that you've chosen, and for my example, I've chose health, and I've chosen diet and fitness, because there was like 4,000 questions that are still open to be answered. And when you're looking at these, you want to look at how many answers people have already given, because you want to really, definitely start making posts on the ones that don't have very many answers or have very few, because that way you can come out and you can stand out, in front of everyone else, because there isn't a lot of other people to compare to yours. So, that's the first thing to look at. And let me just show you a perfect example of how people are actually spamming Yahoo Answers to try to make money, and how you can just completely annihilate them in, making your post come out far more superior than theirs. So, this question right here: did anyone have trouble with the Slim Quick cleanse? Any bad side effects? There's 2 answers. So let's click on that. So obviously, before we look at the answers, you realize this person wants to know if there's any side effects with the Slim Quick cleanse. So first thing I'm going to do is copy Slim Quick cleanse, and I'll show you a trick here in a second. Now look at the answers. They are, first off, the person created a Yahoo Answer account. They have only given 12 answers. so far. This person, they've only given 21 answers. So the person that is asking a question, they're usually Yahoo Answers savvy, okay, and they'll look at the history that people have. So the more answers that you're posting in a category, the more of an authority you're going to come off as to them. So if you're like posting relationship advice or abuse advice or something like that, and then if you had like 2,000 answers, well then you're probably going to come off as a Dr. Phil compared to some of these people out there. So that people will take your advice over this advice. So when you see that there's answers of people promoting websites, do not model after what they're doing because it's awful. For instance, look at this one. There's an awesome site that I've been reading for a couple weeks now. It's got tons of free help and advice and demonstrates how to slim down the only way without dieting. I've lost 9 pounds in 3 weeks by doing this. Bullcrap. I mean, this person did not even talk about the question that the person had. So, I mean, their website, yeah, it might look like, oh, this person's going to get some traffic and make some money. Really high unlikely because they're not even, referencing what's being asked about. And then here's this person. No, I don't know. Okay, they start off by saying, I don't know. I mean, why would you even post an answer to a question if you're saying, I don't know? So they're like, I don't know if that's a good idea. For a fast and easy workout schedule, go to firsttimelifter.com. Why in the hell would someone be talking about first-time lifting when, first off, you can tell this is clearly a girl and she's got a question about Slim Quick cleansing and side effects, and this person's saying, go here for a workout schedule about weightlifting. It's a workout this person used in high school when he was wrestling. I mean, whatever. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that it's so funny whenever you see it because it's just going to make you come out to be a Dr. Phil, compared to what's out there. So when you're going to post your answer, and let's say you posted your money answer on here, she's going to probably choose you as the best answer, and she's going to take your advice. So let me show you, like, if I have no clue what Slim Quick cleansing is, and I don't know about side effects. So the first place I'm going to go is Google, and I'm just going to type in Slim Quick Cleanse side effects. And then here's a forum. I can see people are talking, about it. So let's go ahead and click on the forum. And I'm just looking here. Oh, it's got a bunch of ad crap on it. I'm just reading it to see if there's... Okay, that's just pretty much like a selling thing on a forum, so I don't want to look at that. So what I do is I start going through here, and I'm trying to find some, like here, a review to see about treatments, benefits, side effects, and then this one looks like crap. It doesn't look like there's much of a review here. Slim Quick Cleanse reviews. Okay, this is like on Amazon. It's an Amazon type site, so probably not so good. So you can see it takes some time to go through here because you're trying to find a really good review that's like a couple paragraphs, and you can simply use that review for yourself. Here we go. This is the third day on Slim Quick Cleanse. I was actually feeling great the last 2 days. I had to leave work because of diarrhea, abdominal cramping, and headache. I also started to get leg cramps. The product is working. I am 4 pounds lighter in 3 days and do not feel bloated, but I do not think I can continue if diarrhea does not let up. Okay, so check this out. I would simply copy this and then go back and hit answer her question, and I would paste that answer. And that would be a perfect answer to her question that kind of gives her some real advice because, I mean, someone did have some real experience with it. And I would post that, but I would not say, oh, go here to check out this green tea thing. That would not be my money-making post. That would just be an answer to her question. So that's how you can answer questions if you don't really know anything about it and you don't want to come off of these two little idiots right here that are just spamming trying to get people to go to their website. And which, by the way, if you noticed how this person has 12 answers and this one has 21, their accounts are not going to last very long. I mean, they've only been a member for like 2 days. So they're going to definitely have their accounts banned from doing that. And I know that from experience. So that would be a perfect example of the multi-line non-sales posts. So the next thing would be to actually show you what a sales post would look like. So if you remember, I was